المسلمون يد على من سواهم تتكافأ دماء. One of the most beautiful hadith. All the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ are beautiful, but this one is short, concise, and to the point, and a lifetime lesson for everyone, at every level in your career, whether you're a student, child, you're building a team at work, whether you're building a company, an operation, doing da'wah, whatever the case may be. This hadith, subhanAllah, you'll find a way to relate to this hadith and to implement it in your life. I'm going to focus on the last phrase of the hadith, so I'll translate it. المسلمون يد على من سواهم. That the Muslims are united. Yad, it means hand. One hand, it means. This is what it means. When in Arabic, if they say yad, it means one. They don't say the word one, but they mean one. It means you're united against any opponent, not necessarily a military opponent, but any type of opponent, a person, ideology. Unity is expected. تتكافأ دماءهم وأموالهم. That your dignity as a person, your blood, your wealth, your family, you as a person, you're equal to your brother. It doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor or what skin color you have or where you come from. It doesn't matter, because this mattered before Islam. In Jahiliyyah, before Islam, it was different. If you're rich and you're a high status, then you're treated differently. You're more valuable, so to speak, than someone who's in a lower status, lower socioeconomic status. Islam came and abolished that. So that's the first part of the hadith. And then the second part is the beautiful part. يسعى بذمتهم أدناهم ويرد عليهم أقصاهم. That because they're united like that, wherever you are in this system of unity, then you have the ability to يسعى بذمتهم. It means you have the ability to negotiate and take a stand and take positions when it comes to any type of communication or transaction with others. وَيَرُدُّ عَلَيْهِمْ أَقْصَاهُم. And this is the part I want to talk about. And أَقْصَاهُم, أَدْنَاهُم, it means the lowest, and أَقْصَاهُم, it means the farthest. The farthest from what? From the center, from the capital, from where decision is made, is required to defend the position, the common position of Muslims. Let me explain that. يسعى بذمتهم أدناهم. It means that whoever, even if you think you're not very significant and very high status, but you do have a say in the positions that Muslims take. ويرد عليهم أقصاهم. And even if you're so far, you're living in the middle of nowhere, which we are أقصاهم basically, to a certain degree. We are obligated, and due to this, because this hadith is not a prophecy, it's an order, I'll talk about it in a bit, that we take that stand and we defend that position. That's all part of unity. Now this hadith, if you understood it, you might say, well, when was this reality? I'm going to tell you up front, this hadith is not meant to be a prophecy that is going to be fulfilled. This is a hadith meant to be an order from the Prophet ﷺ, that this is how it should be. This is if you want to succeed, this is how you should be. And every time, if you think about this hadith, contemplate a little bit, you'll find us kind of far from it, kind of far, right? So why? Why is there a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ is telling you, but then it doesn't seem to be applicable? It is, but it doesn't seem to be. We're unable to do it. Because there's something missing. I thought about it. There's something missing in between. There's something missing. And then the missing is multiple things, but I'm going to talk about one thing. And they used to teach us when we were children this, and now I started to understand it a little bit more. I started to understand, is the feel of a common and unified fate. See, in any team, if you want any team at any level to succeed, you have to give them a common goal they all believe in. It doesn't matter what the goal is, what the cause is, even if it's false. Look at history. Even if it's false, if they all believe in it, they'll most likely they'll succeed at achieving it. And I don't know how much we believe in that. I don't know how all of us feel that we're connected somehow in our fate, that we all have it. If you don't have children, it might be a little bit hard for you to get it. When you have children, you start realizing that a little bit more. Go like, okay, listen, what I do, what other people do will affect my children, so you feel more connected. And this gives me the analogy when you see when you see people climbing like high mountains. You've seen them what they do? They tie themselves together, right? Like a team of 4 or 5, they're tied. That way, I'm not gonna climb and then you're tired and I say, okay, good luck. I'll see you later. I have to achieve my goal and I'll leave you to freeze to death. No, it doesn't work that way. We all make it or we all don't. And chances are, if you have that mentality, you'll make it together. So this common fate that we seem to not think about. A lot of us live in their own life, thinking that I can get by, I can live and make enough money to retire. My children go to good universities. I drive a good car. I go on vacations twice a year. I'm good. Sure, you are, but for now, whether we like it or not, we have so much to lose. Maybe I don't know. We feel that Muslims we have so much to lose. Which is, what is it? It's your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what keeps you. This is the most valuable thing that you have. And this is the common fate that we all need to maintain, is that relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this hadith is telling you that wherever you are in your life, in whatever, at school or at work or retire, wherever you are very significant because you have a say in what you have a say in what the common Islamic community decides, but also you have an obligation to defend that position, even if you're far from decision making. You can't say, well, okay, they'll take care of it. I'm good. So unfortunately, it's a personal responsibility for all of us. And I hope I give this hadith some justice in explaining it. But I think it's a beautiful hadith. I urge you to. This hadith, by the way, is narrated by more than one Sahabi. Very similar wording, except a little bit like instead of saying one word, they start with the second, and the order is different, but the exact same wording always. It means that's how the Prophet said it. So the Sahaba maintained the verbiage of it. They maintained the lafz, the wording, because sometimes the Sahaba would narrate it with their own wording, maintaining the meaning. But in this case, no, it's always the same. It means it's very important. They took it as a very concise order from the Prophet ﷺ. It should maintain the way he said it, because people will come and understand and derive and glean meanings from it. I hope this was a benefit. يروي الإمام ابن ماجه في سننه بسند صحيح عن عمرو بن شعيب عن أبيه عن جده قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم المسلمون يد على من سواهم تتكافأ دماؤهم وأموالهم يسعى بذمتهم أدناهم ويرد عليهم أقصاهم. وصدق رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك.